Okay, the story today we are reading is The Little Red Hen and the Passover Matzah. The year was passing. The little red hen could feel the change of the seasons in the tips of her tail feathers. She could smell it in the barnyard air. She could see it on her calendar. Oi, Gewalt! Exclaimed the little red hen, thinking ahead to the spring. Before I know it, it will be time for Passover. I will need some matzah for my Seder dinner, and that begins with some grains of wheat. In a corner of the chicken coop, the little red hen kept a small pile of grains safe from wind and water. She gathered them now and went to find her friends. Such friends she had, always ready to lend a hand. Who will help me plant these grains? She asked them. Not I, said Sheep. Sorry, Bub, said Horse. Think again, said Dog, a little bit rudely. The little red hen was not happy. Okay, she grumbled. I should worry. I'll just do it myself. And the little red hen planted those grains. Months passed, the sun shone, the rain fell, and the grain grew tall. The little red hen waited patiently. Finally, there was a field of wheat ready to be harvested. The little red hen went to find her friends. This time she was sure they'd lend a hand. Who will help me cut the wheat? She asked. Not I, said Sheep. Sorry, Bub, said Horse. Think again, said Dog, a little bit rudely. We're your friends, not your servants. The little red hen was definitely not happy. Friends schmens, she muttered. I'll just do it myself. And the little red hen cut the wheat. The wheat was ready for the mill. The little red hen gathered it together and went to find her friends. They won't disappoint me again, she told herself confidently. Who will help me carry this wheat to the mill? She asked them. Not I, said Sheep. Sorry, Bub, said Horse. Think again, said Dog, a little bit rudely. We're resting. So do you guys think the little red hen was happy about this?
No.
No. If you were planting and harvesting grain, would you want your friends to help you?
Yes.
Yeah, I know I would. The little red hen was really not happy this time. I should live so long, she kvetched, to see this bunch of lazy no-good-nicks put in an honest day's work. I'll just do it myself. The little red hen took the wheat to a special Passover mill, where a miller ground it into flour. Then she schlepped the flour back home in a big heavy sack, clucking to herself all the way. You think that sack is heavy?
Yes.
You think you would want to have friends helping you instead of doing it by yourself?
Mhm.
Before she knew it, it was spring, the morning of the first night of Passover. The little red hen had cleaned her house, top to bottom. There wasn't a crumb of bread to be found anywhere. Time to make the matzah, the little red hen announced to her friends. Who wants to help? Everyone deserves a second or fourth chance, she reminded herself. What do you think the little red hen heard? What do you guys think?
Uh,
Do you think that her friends are going to help?
no.
No. Let's see. Not I, said Sheep. Sorry, Bub, said Horse. Ha ha, laughed the Dog, more than a little bit rudely. Think again. The little red hen was not happy. She was not surprised either. Okay, she said. So I should starve. I'll just make it myself. The little red hen washed up carefully. She put a big bowl on the kitchen table. Then she set her timer. According to Jewish law, Passover matzah had to be finished in just 18 minutes. The little red hen mixed the flour and water. Quickly. She kneaded it. Quickly. She rolled it out nice and flat. Quickly. She pricked it all over. Prickly. She put it into the oven to bake. Ding! The matzah was ready just in time. Then the little red hen made her dinner.
No.
Boiled eggs,
No.
boiled soup, and mixed gefilte fish. She washed parsley, chopped apples and nuts, and stirred batter for a cake. Finally, she set the table, putting a beautiful Passover Haggadah at each place, and an extra chair for Elijah the prophet, should he come, God willing. She finished with a covered plate of homemade matzah. Little Red Hen sat in a chair and waited. When the sun began to set in the evening sky, there was a knock at the door. Guess who was standing there? Who do you guys think was standing there?
Sheep, dog, and horse.
You think her friends were standing there?
I can tell.
Oh my goodness. Bah, nay, woof. We're famished, they told the little red hen. What's for dinner?
Famished.
You've got to be kidding, scolded the little red hen. What chutzpah! You didn't help me plant the grains when I asked you. You didn't help me harvest the wheat, or carry it to the mill, or take it back home again. You didn't even help me bake the matzah. So tell me, why should I share my seder with the likes of you? Do you think the little red hen should let them in to have the seder,
Yes.
or should she not let them in?
Yes.
You should let them in
Should.
anyways. The porcelain dog couldn't think of anything to say. The little red hen was right. They hadn't been very good friends. The three animals silently hung their heads in shame. The little red hen was quiet too. Now, I should invite them to my seder, she thought. Then she remembered the words written in the Passover Haggadah. Let all who are hungry come and eat. She looked at her friends. They looked hungry. Besides, the little red hen was a good egg. A mensch. A mensch forgives. And why are you just standing there? She said finally. Come on in. So together the friends celebrated the holiday. Together they gnashed on tasty, crunchy matzah. When the seder was over, after all the planting and the harvesting, the schlepping and the cleaning, the baking and the feasting, just who do you think had to wash all those dishes? Who do you think had to wash the dishes? The little red hen or the horse, the dog, and the sheep? Anyone?
No.
Try to sing it.
The horse, the dog, and the sheep.
That is, and there is a picture of the horse, dog, and sheep washing the dishes. Not I, said the little red hen. The end. So, all right, that's it. Thank you all for coming. I hope if one of your friends asks you for help, you will go help them because it's a nice thing to do. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.